Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, big warm welcome. I'm really pleased you could join me. I've got a couple of new journals to show you, and I've got a new kit to show you as well. So I'll try and do it as quick as I can, but I do want to show you everything because I'm always excited and yeah, happy to share it once I've finished the project. So I'm going to start with the little one first. Now, you saw me on video putting on the corners, and at the time this had a sari silk closure. The sari silk was fraying loads. I'll show you it. It's fine to use in a tassel. This is it. It was much wider than that originally, but it's really fraying a lot. So I just used it in the tassel instead of using it as this closure, because I thought I don't want her to go to her new home and end up the closure is like pretty much disintegrating. So I've put this lovely gold ribbon and it matches our little bits and pieces. We've got some I've done this, the edge with gilder's wax. I didn't make this cover, which is the first time I've ever not made a cover. This is one of Jamie's. He picked up a load of second-hand, really old books and that, and a lot of them, like the pages was falling out. So I said to him, make up paper packs. And so he's selling paper packs of really old book pages, and also he's selling the empty covers. Because after someone inquired after him the first time, and he thought, oh wow, yeah, I'll do that. So he's got loads, and I made this with one of them. So I put this big dangle on the side, and I made all the little bits. This was part of an old necklace, and we put the bee that I rusted the other day on there. And then I just used all different charms. I thought that one was perfect for a bumblebee journal. Little charms, flowers, got a little angel and different beads, and so that is that. And I thought with this, I was going to make a tassel. I really don't think she needs it. I'm just happy with her, how she is like this. So she's called Bumblebee, and she measures 5 1/4 by 4. The spine is about 3/4 of an inch, and there's 104 pages. So I'll show you what's inside. This Ex Libris card is in my Lily kit. I've got a little word B there in like Scrabble tile kind of thing. That is from my faux fabrics. That's one of the doilies. I do have the real, they're made of wool, them doilies, but they're crocheted. But yeah, that's just a little tuck spot. This is from Amy Crafty Cat's watercolour doodles kit. So that's there. And most of the pages are from my bee kit. So all of these. This was just some little bee paper that I got out of a magazine, and we've got a little Mushka type art thing in there, just in that little belly band. And we've got a little honey pot there. That's from my bee kit. Most of them are just a plain page from the Lily kit. Bees. We've got a nice pocket here. We've got that one from the bee kit. And it's called, what's it called? And it's called A Bee in Your Bonnet. I couldn't remember for a minute what it was actually called. So most of the bits and pieces are from there, like those 3. And then this is from Amy's Giorno kit. And then we've just got that little one with ribbon on from my lovely friend Sue, and that's from the kit as well, the Bee in Your Bonnet. So that is them. That is a page from my Mocha and Chai. We've got some lovely little bees there and this lovely little tassel. Be Yourself, and that's a bit of a doily. That's from my Mocha and Chai, and that's Bee in Your Bonnet. That is from Amy's Dioro. And that is lovely paper that I used the other day. This is from Watercolour Doodles. And I've got some lovely black and gold fabric there making that pocket. Got a nice little bee there. And that's from my Bee in Your Bonnet, and this is from Amy's Bee Journal kit. I think it might be the add-on. Yeah, it is. Bee Journal add-on. That page is from Lily. And then we've got all of the ones. I won't name them all now unless they're little bits like this from Amy. That's Watercolour Doodles. But you know what mine are and all of that. Because I've just said them all. So I don't need to this time. Oh, Be Happy we've got there. We made these on camera the other week, and then all the kids got back, so I didn't actually make the pocket on camera. But yeah, that was the pocket. Nice belly band here, and they're both from Bee in Your Bonnet. And I've got this gorgeous, gorgeous ribbon from my lovely friends Akir. And more of that lovely ribbon from Sue, and one of the lovely bees from Sue as well, unrusted this time. They're from the bee kit, those two, and this is from Amy's Watercolour Doodles. As you can tell by her lovely art, you can tell it's from her, and yeah, it really is beautiful artwork, so I love those. Nice little feather kind of button there. Be the best that you can be. And I like this fabric because I don't know if you'll be able to see on camera, but the little gold bits are shaped like they're little hexagons, like a little honeycomb. So I just love that. That one is from my kit. That one's Amy's. This was just some paper from a magazine. And a little cluster there. We've got a little pocket there that I made to look a little bit stripy like a bee. And all these pieces are from the Bee in Your Bonnet kit. I did try and include quite a lot of ephemera. Because that's the fun bit, isn't it? Doing all that. Lovely, lovely piece of Amy's work there. Really gorgeous. And I'll just back that onto some card. And this envelope is in the Bee in Your Bonnet kit. And I just put some coffee dyed paper in there to be journaled upon. And I'll just show you the paper clip. Really, really gorgeous. And I've got a lovely amber coloured, honey coloured bead there, and the beautiful sun from the a little kit of little pack of beads and charms from BB Craft. I couldn't say that, could I? How long did it take me just to get them words out? That was really difficult for some reason, but yeah, from BB Craft. So, just paint. I've printed on lots of different style papers as well. That's parchment, a little cluster there. And yeah, just try to have different textures and bits to look at here, there and everywhere. That belly band is from my Faux Fabrics kit, because I have actually got that fabric and I've sent some to like friends and things, or that trim rather, but it was too big for this tiny journal, so I just scaled down that's in the Faux Fabrics kit and used that. So them two are from Bee in Your Bonnet. That is more paper that I got in that magazine. I saw it. I don't normally buy them magazines because they're overpriced, but when you see things like that, like there was a whole pack of bee stuff, I was like, I've got to have that. And that pocket, and that is from the kit. That is from my lily kit. Those lovely lilies there, love them. And that's just a tuck there so you can fit bigger bits in. We've got some little flowers there, and the rest. Nice little pocket here. It says be brave. Oh, you do get a sheet of words in the kit. Obviously, Amy's doodles. And these are from the bee kit. And this was just a piece of ephemera that I already had. Oh, little tiny cluster there. Nice honeycomb hexagon tag there, and that is from the kit. It can be a journaling card. I used it as a pocket in this instance. And more of Amy, and be yourself at the end. And we've got another of Amy's doodles, and that one is from the kit. I've got a little bulb pin there with a little gold coloured flower bead, and that is her Bumblebee. So that is her 104 pages, and yeah, oh, and that is real flowers inside that piece of like jewellery, that pendant thing. I collected them from around my area where I live, just growing like from the pavement, little bits and pieces, and yeah, I pressed them myself and preserved them in that piece of jewellery. So that is that. Right, and we're back with this big girl, and I've called her Queen Bee. So she's got a lovely tassel in lovely summery colours. I really just love the colours together. I made a nice big tassel of charms, or like whatever, I don't know, tassel. It's just all a big collection of charms and beads that I put together myself. I sat last night with all these little wooden beads, and these that I've had from BB Craft for ages, and bits of jewellery and that, and I sat last night for ages putting them all together. Some of them like was loose, so they had to be put onto pins with the bead caps and everything. So I got right engrossed in it and made loads and loads of pieces, and then thought, wow, I'm going to need a big bit of chain. So that is that. I've aged her to look all old. This cover I did make myself. It's made of like a chipboard, bookboard it's called, and I buy it and cut it to size and everything. I make my curved spines on this, she's here in my trolley. This is my favourite coffee, and it's two of them put together, and I tie it with pieces of muslin. So I wet it, put them on the coffee thing, tie them on, and leave it for as long as possible till it's all completely dry, and then when I unbandage it, it's rock hard again and it's curved. So that's what I do, and I've been doing it forever, and since the first journal I ever made, and I like it. Right, I don't want these in, no, they're not in the tangle. Right, I made this earring last night as well, and it's just from trying to make sure I get it. Oh, I've turned the light off. I was trying to make sure I got the light feature in it okay, and I've turned it off and knocked out the lead. So there we've got glass beads there in like a yellow and like a honey kind of yellowy orange, and so yeah, made that one myself. We've got the corners that I put on camera the other day, trying them out for the first time. And then I've got a bit of bee ribbon that I already had there, like that I cut. This was from my lovely friend Sue, so I put that on as well. We've got a little charm there that's a flower, and this beautiful brooch with these couple of bees. This was a little flower as well that I picked locally and put there, and I've done some stamping. And yeah, oh, and then we've got a little bit of hessian with another bee on that I've got from that ribbon from Sue. And then the closure is something different for me, for a change. I've done it before, but yeah, not for ages and ages, so it made a right change. As you can see, I've put two pieces of chain, and I've done one longer than the other so that it falls like this, and I've left it really, really long. As you can see, the journal would be shut like that, and it would hang down, you know, and it doesn't like bulge right open. but I left it with the ability to do that so that you could keep this closure and not have to limit what you put in your journal. The journal, the closure is wide, so you can fill her up with whatever you want. And I'll just show you what I've put on the closure. I've used these bulldog clips, and on this one, as you can see, I've attached a paper sunflower because I like it. If you don't like it, whoever purchases this could say to me, I don't want that sunflower, and I'll just put another one of these plain ones on. So, right, I'm trying to get it to lay nicely so I can show you. We've got flowers, beads, a little bee and a bigger bee there. Yeah, and I just thought, oh, I've got butterfly, they're flowers, flower, tree. So, yeah, that's the closure, and I'll pop it to one side in a moment. This journal, Queen Bee, she's got 144 pages, a 2-inch curved spine, and measures 8 1/4 by 6. So here we are, we've got Queen Bee there, and this is from my Lily kit, and this is pretty much a design team project as well for Amy, because I've used a lot of her bee journal and add-on kit in here, plus others, as you'll see. So I've got a little plus there. I made a pocket out of a paper bag. Be happy, be amazing, be yourself. And in here, what have I got in here? Is that it? Yeah. I've got a nice big tag from Amy, and that's paper from my Mocha and Child kit. And I've got this tag that I made the other day with pressed flowers from my local area. And then that's from my kit. This is from Amy's, me, old book page. That's from my faux fabrics. This is the envelope from the kit, and I just put a little bit of fabric there and a bee, not a bee, a flower, flower there, and what we've got in here, just coffee dyed paper folded up, how I did with the other one, and I just popped that in there, and oh hang on, because that was holding that shut, and then I add it a little bit like that on there. So we've got really old book page there from the 1800s. I've done some stenciling and stamping. This is from Amy's bee journal. This is from mine. And a couple of tags. And I've got a little bit there. That's from Amy's torn paper and ferns. This is from Dioro, I'm sure. That's from my Mocha and Chai. Faux Fabrics is where that's from. Try and get them in nicely. Some old sheet music, that's from my Faux Fabrics. These are both from my Mocha and Chai, that's from Being Your Bonnet. This is from Amy's Bee Journal. Oh, Mocha and Chai. Faux Fabric, little flower there, Tim Holt's flower. That's from Amy's Watercolour Doodles. We did this one on camera. That's from my bee journal, I think. Bee in Your Bonnet. I'm getting both our kits mixed up now. That's me. This is Amy Bee Journal. Oh dear. And so, yep, there we've got it. The other half of the signature, all the same stuff. I made an altered bobby pin there, and that's one of the tea cards or cigarette cards from the kit. And this side I've put Live Your Dreams. Oh, and then we've got that, what's it called? Little cluster on this journaling card that I made the other day. And that is the first signature. A lovely image from Amy there, really beautiful. So that's from my Faux Fabric, that's from the Bee in Your Bonnet. We've got one of the little cards again. I've dyed this with alcohol inks. And then we've got the couple of journaling cards there. on a big belly band, and I've got a little cluster there, a little cluster, I don't know what I'm saying, do I? We've got a little bulb pin there with a little flower, like there was in the bee journal, in the other bee journal. Right, I've done a little bit more stamping. That's from Amy, that's mocha and chai, that's me, that's Amy. Oh dear. And that's faux fabric, mocha and chai. Amy's watercolour doodles. And then I've got a hessian pocket here with, I've die cut that out, and we've got some other little bits and pieces. That's Amy's from Add-on. That is one of ours. I've lost track now. Got a lovely bee there and a button. And so, yeah, I am losing. I know that's from faux fabric. These are me and Amy. Oh, we're on the other half, haven't we? So you know, Amy. I've done these on camera the other day. And our old book page. Here, that's from one of Amy's. I really can't remember. It might be Torn Paper and Ferns, or it might be something else, but that's definitely Amy's. And I've put Be Amazing. That's from this kit of mine. And here I've put a little notepad, and I've dyed all the papers with alcohol inks and coffee, and that's a pocket from the kit, and this just fits right in there. And once you've used it, the reason I've done it to slide out is it can be replaced. So that is that. We've got a nice little leaf there and a wooden bead. And lace. And this one's got 3 signatures, by the way. And that's from my kit. This was the free add-on page that I always do, and you'll find that on my coffee site. Don't have to pay for nothing, don't have to subscribe to it or follow me. You can just go in my freebies folder, which is like in my gallery, and you can download it. That's from my faux fabrics, as is this. Amy's bee journal add-on. That's just a piece of coffee dyed paper that I've done. I've done this the other day. That's from the kit. This is from the faux fabrics, and that is Amy's add-on. Nice big tag there. And we've got a bee hanging from the ribbon. That's from the kit. Faux fabric. We've got a pocket here with a lovely bee. And a flower journaling card. The cards from the bee kit, one of Amy's. Isn't that just adorable? It is truly adorable. And then these are Amy's as well. That's from the bee kit. This is from Dioro. Yeah, it is. It's from Dioro. They had a bee, and so I thought, yep, we're having that. Oh, and that's from my Lily kit. That one. But I just had the piece, and I thought, oh, I'll use it. Got that lovely little bead there, and that's holding this journaling card on, and it says be happy up there. And we've got these. This is from Amy's bee kit, and it says be fantastic, be spontaneous, be wonderful. And that's from mine. If I make any mistakes, it's because my brain just ain't with it. Didn't get a lot of sleep. And yeah, I'm probably talking nonsense. This is from Amy's Dioro, I think actually, yeah, I'm not 100%, but I'm sure, I'm nearly sure. Right, and this one is just gorgeous from Amy. I've got a little card there, to be or not to be. Little tag there. That's Edith Holden on a postcard. I put that on. Yeah, that's one of my postcards out of the Lily kit, but I just put a bit of Edith Holden on it instead of what should be on it, and yeah, I really like that. I've done a nice big journaling card here, and that's just tucked in to that piece of lace. And oh, hang on, did I? yeah, these are Amy's actually, these. So yeah, that's a bit out of Edith Holden, but that and that's from Buttons. That might be from Dioro, I'm not too sure, but yeah, all those papers there are Amy's 3 different ones. And a little cluster there, and another one of the cards, piece of Amy's doodles, and that's another just journaling card that I had. That's out of my old paperwork, Papers Past it's called. Amy, all you want is bees and honey at Hastings. That's from the kit. I've made this on camera. It says be lovely, and in here we've got that one from the kit, and we've got a nice little couple of bees hanging, and we've got him from the kit. He's a lovely bumblebee, and that is her. So she's called Queen Bee. I've really enjoyed making her, even though I did have quite a long break in between starting her and finishing because I was unwell. But when I finally got around to getting back to it and working with all the lovely bee images, that not just ones that I've managed to find, but that Amy had found and put together, and ones that I've got in the little, it was a bee themed this month, like monthly magazine, and this month's one was bee themed, and so I bought that. And so yeah, and then the things that was gifted to me, the lovely things from Sue that she sent that I could use. Yeah, everything just went together to make up something that I really enjoyed making. So that is her. So I'll just move that back to where it was. And my final share for today is my new kit, and it's called Namaste, and it's really me, you know. I don't know if anyone else will like it, but it's a proper bit of me. So I've used lots of mandalas, Buddhas, Hindu imagery, and yeah, Hindu gods, goddesses and that, and I'm really happy. So here we are, we've got page 1. Oops. Page 2. 3, lovely Buddha there, and like you can journal on some of these. A couple are really dark that you wouldn't journal on, but you can stick something onto them, like you could always stick something, couldn't you, and journal on that. But oh, I forgot to mention, I don't know if I said to you that that journal had 144 pages. Can't remember if I said that. I know I gave you the measurements, but yeah, I can't remember. So here we are, page 3. 4, like I said, some of them you wouldn't journal on, but they're just fabulous. That's a brilliant centre signature to me. Yeah, or if it was bound in, you know, you wouldn't see the person, but you would still see the elephants. I really like it. So yeah, that is page 4. And 5, like I said, only 1 or 2 of them are really dark. This is one of them. So there we are. Page 6. We've got someone meditating there, and we've got like these lovely Hindu imagery there. Page 7. 8. 9. Nice little Buddha there, the Om up there. 10. Am I up to page 10? I'm going to stop counting because I keep forgetting when I'm talking. We've got all the Oms there, different light and dark, and another little Buddha there. And we've got these beautiful goddesses there. This is probably my favourite page. I just love them both so much. And we've got him and another one on his beautiful elephant, and I love elephants, and I've just done some bits and bobs over. More Buddhas and mandala type circles, more mandalas over this like Arabic kind of writing that's all I've blurred out of focus and that, and stretched so that it wouldn't say anything in particular, but just gives that vibe, you know, going throughout. Another Buddha. Another mandala over the writing again, and as you can see, it's not proper writing now. played about with it. A couple of other, like Buddha images, just there. And another piece of, this is like an old rug. I can't remember what museum I got this image from, but it was from one of the museums. It might be the British Museum. And then we've got our ephemera pages. We've got this one. Oh no, we ain't. Hang on. We've got two more pages that are background pages, which are that one and that one. So they're two more pages, but I didn't print them out separately. I've printed them on the backs, and so they can be journaled on. They're quite light and that. And yeah, that's a piece of my mate's artwork. That is just fabulous. So yeah, they're the two more pages, and then we've got these. We've got these tags and tickets. And we've got this one, and I've used these, I shrunk them down and used them when I was making the ephemera for Dakota's little journal that I sent to her, that I couldn't say who it was for because I wanted it to be a surprise. But yeah, I shrunk down some of these. Remember what I said, it was a sneak peek. So yeah, that was these. So that is that. It has 24 pages in all. So there's those three of ephemera. The two really plain background pages, that one and where's another one? Some of them are back with something else, like that one, and then yeah, you saw all the others. So yeah, 24 pages in all, and yeah, I don't know if anyone's gonna like it except me, but I love loads of colour and everything like that when I'm doing my boho journals, and I always do lean towards, like with the fabrics I use and the trims, that Asian kind of feel and vibe, and that is what I was going for with this. So yeah, I don't know if I've just made it just for myself really, because I don't think anyone else will like it other than me, but there it is. And I really hope that someone else, even just one person in the world, does like it as much as I do. Right, so that is everything. Thank you for joining me while I shared my latest projects. I mean, I'm saying latest, I've had this Namaste kit ready for a couple of weeks, but I needed to catch up on myself with these bee journals while I was poorly. That's why I didn't release it sooner, because I thought I needed to just catch up. But yeah, I do hope that you like what I've done and that, and I thank you very, very much for watching and letting me share my projects with you. Love you all loads. Bye for now. Thank you. Love you.